My name is Larson, and I'm a long-time resident of Marpole. Kent Avenue and Heather Street is a potential location for a new park, and I would like to see about a 6-acre park go in. There's very high density projects going on at Cambie and Marine Drive. There's 6 towers going up right now. One of the buildings is 32 stories, for instance. So at this intersection, I think there'll be about 4,000 new residents living there in these condos within 2 years. And we'd like to see a park for them. The money for that would come from the many high-rise rezonings that have happened nearby at Cambie and Marine. There's millions and millions and millions of dollars of community amenity contributions, CACs. When a developer rezones a property with City Hall's approval, somebody just made a lot of money, the developer. Yeah. And so the city gets a chunk of that money, and it's supposed to come back to the local community. And that could be used to purchase the land to build a 6-acre park for the public. The north arm of the Fraser in Burnaby, they have a substantial network of trails on the waterfront, on the river, and public parks, such as here at Fraser River Park. And it would be great if we could do the same here in Vancouver and connect with Burnaby's parks eventually. East of this park is Hudson Street, and there's the bus yard went in. The local community didn't want the bus yard going in, but we lost. We did get a trail, and the trail is used by a number of people. There's very poor signage, so people don't know the trail is there. People have a real strong desire for trails on the waterfronts of Vancouver, including on the Fraser River here. But these trails need to be joined up, and these parks need to be joined up. Translink gave $1.2 million for future parkland acquisition. So we'd like to use that money and other monies to build a substantial park for the people. Well, there's 2 kinds of parks in Vancouver, and I have experience in this. I was involved in getting a park called Crab Park at the foot of Main Street in the 80s, a park that's still there, 7 acres. But a sports park pushes everybody else out of that area, and they do pay a permit fee to the Parks Board. So the Parks Board makes money off of sports parks. So sports parks, of course, are teams playing sports on those parks, and they push anybody else out of these parks. And this park here, Fraser River Park, is not a sports park. It's a passive natural park. People can just walk around and enjoy nature. And I think those kind of parks are very important for Vancouverites to have, and people in Marpole. Marpole's been a low-density community, but City Hall is planning 6-story buildings along Oak Street, and also 6 8-story buildings, I think, are the building heights for Southwest Marine Drive from Hudson East. And further, there will be 6 to 12-story buildings on Granville from about 65th Avenue down to below 70th Avenue on Granville. At the Safeway site, of course, there's a 19-story building that is now being erected, and a 14-story building to be soon built, and another one that's 8 stories. The Marpole area is undergoing a city plan, which will be approved or not approved by Vancouver City Council in March of this year, 2014. There's a lot of density going in Marpole, and we were not getting social amenities at the moment, so a public park would be a nice thing for Marpole to get. We are a community that's underparked, and the mayor did promise a park at the foot of Cambie during the public hearing for the Cambie and Marine development at the Canada Line station, the Marine Gate, I think they call that. So he promised a park, so we're going to hold him to that.